Hey everybody, it's the Old World Gamer, and just wanted to come to you guys with a vlog. It's been a while since I've done one, so, why not? Just a few things I got to talk about anyway, so, first off, stream went extremely well. I think I just kind of had verbal diarrhea for a second. But, yeah, it went really well. There were so many people that dropped by. I am so grateful, so thankful that as many of you stayed as long as you could, that, even the people who didn't have time still dropped by for those few minutes, whatever. It was so awesome. I was a little disappointed that Melly didn't stay for the second day. That was kind of disappointing because then it probably would have went on for the entire 48 hours. But I guess he had something more important to do or whatever. So I can't really do anything about that. I do have a new way I think that I'm going to be doing it next year. So I think I'll have it fixed for next year. I'm also going to be buying XSplit myself, so that I can do, my streams with a better audio codec, because it took a while before I finally got one off of one of my friends. He had a premium account, so I think I'm going to end up getting a license soon, so I can stream, it'll sound better, and, that kind of thing. I should be doing up the prize drawings for this Thursday, so in case you guys are wondering when I'm going to be doing that, you'll find out for Thursday, for sure. The reason I say Thursday is because I have a test actually Thursday afternoon, sometime in cabling, actually, network cabling. So I'm going to be doing that test, and next I'll be coming home and hopefully getting that video done. So I'll be getting all the names, I'll be getting all the entries and stuff. Again, if you guys don't have your video responses, as a video response to my videos, you don't let me know about them through, an inbox on YouTube, they're not going to be counted, and there's nothing I can do about it once it's actually drawn for. So you have till Thursday to make sure that video response is up and, there. So, yeah, so a couple of weeks ago, I was actually asked to LP a game made by an indie game company. I never had a chance to really look at it yet, again, because I've been so busy or whatever, so I might actually be looking into downloading it and start playing that soon. Excuse me. So basically, I think what I'm going to do is, when I can, I'm going to try and play that. I'm not sure if I'm going to be doing an LP of it, or I might be doing a review. It all depends on what the game's like. If it's an MMO or RPG type, plain and simple, I don't have the time to go through an RPG. I mean, I'm already doing Final Fantasy VI now as it is, and I'm taking my time with it. I'm taking my sweet time with it. So, I don't have time to be doing another RPG. So, I mean, if I have to, I'll play it for a few hours, and I'll review it, if that's the case. But, it all depends. I might end up fucking loving the game and, wanting to LP it anyways. So, I don't know. We'll see about it anyways. Another thing I was going to let you guys know is that if you guys need someone to co-commentate on any of your videos, I would be more than happy to do that. So, I haven't got many people to co-commentate on mine yet, because I'm not really ready for that yet. But by all means, if you'd like me to co-commentate with you on your video, just let me know. I'm usually, fairly flexible, as long as I have the time, kind of thing. I'm fairly flexible to do, whatever. I guess the next thing to talk about is Skyrim. I don't have Skyrim up yet, and I do apologize. I was just really busy with schoolwork and everything last week, and now I got a bit more school again this week, and I also have lawns that I have to do, which, if I had the time, I probably would have actually declined from actually doing that for a few different reasons, but that's neither here nor there. I don't need to talk about that kind of shit, but I just don't have the time for it. But I will do it for them, because I did promise the person that I would do it for them. And, so I've got to do that as well. And, but yeah, when I get the time, I will be doing 2 episodes of Skyrim. So they'll be within, an hour or so of each other. So you'll be able to enjoy 2 episodes of Skyrim that day. So if you're really into that LP, which, thank you, by the way, if you are, there'll be 2 episodes up that day, that week or whatever. So, by all means, let me know what you think of them, as always. So, so yeah, getting to the main point of this vlog. Here lately, I've been noticing that I've been putting on more weight, and This is probably the most I've weighed in my entire lifetime, so I've come to the realization and to the point now where I don't want to look like this. I don't want to be like this. I want to be healthy. I want to be active. I mean, for the past few days, I know I had a marathon and stuff, but I've been sleeping nonstop. It just feels like I can never get enough sleep, and I never had the energy to do anything, and that's definitely not working out in my favor whatsoever. So, I'm going to try and get into shape, basically. I'm going to stop eating all the garbage, completely eliminated carbonated sugar beverages, whatever you want to call them, like Coke and Pepsi and all that stuff. I'm completely eliminating it out of my diet. I'm going to try and eliminate a lot of sugar. What else? A lot of greasy fried foods. I'm going to stop doing that. I'm going to be doing more wholesome foods here at home. I'll be doing, which will actually help with my cooking channel, because I'll be able to put up more episodes of more wholesome foods rather than, these deep fried like wontons that I've had, and, nachos and stuff like that. I mean, I don't know. I've been eating really bad lately, like buying chips. And there was one point where, Jesus, I think it was like 3 or 4 years where we'd probably pick up a 2-liter and a bag of chips, like maybe once every 3 months or something. And we were doing pretty good then. We had a lot more energy at that point, but I've come to the point now where it's just really sickening, and I'm just really disappointed in, I guess, my stamina, my amount of energy. I feel like, I don't know, there's a lot of things just going on. I feel like I can't even think straight anymore, and I know that's probably doesn't have anything to do with the weight. It probably has to do with some other issues that I have in my life as well. But that could be actually another part of helping me with to help me get more energy. I'm going to try and start swimming, and I'm going to try and start walking my dog more often. I'm going to actually start doing more schoolwork and stuff. I got to try and turn my life around from I just feel like I'm in a rut where I'm not doing anything worthwhile. I mean, other than YouTube. And even then, I feel like I neglect so much stuff. I mean, speaking of my cooking channel, I neglect the shit out of that all the time. I don't put up as much vlogs as I should. And I don't follow through with the real schedule on my YouTube at all either. So, like I said, I just feel like I'm really lazy. And I have nobody else to blame but myself. And my girlfriend says that sometimes she feels the same way, but I mean, I'm not going to be helping her if I don't lead by an example either. So I mean, I'm going to try and start losing weight. I know Nintendo Capri Sun done it. I'll probably be watching his videos more often again on Breaking NCS, and hopefully that'll give me more inspiration towards keeping my mind on that task and coming through with it. And I'm going to be giving you guys a weekly update on it, kind of thing, if I can, when I have the time, kind of thing. Again, I have to try and schedule everything out again. Coming up in January, I'll be just working and doing one course in school, so hopefully I'll have a bit more time and I'll be able to get things a little bit more straightened away. I've been thinking about, because I don't have a gym very close to this where I'm living right now. Like, the closest gym is in like St. John's. I'm pretty sure there's neither one in CBS right now, besides these like retarded, like what is it called, like suicide weight loss like programs and stuff that they have, or something like that they call them. I don't know, where it's like ridiculous amounts where you just feel sore the next day, which I don't want to do that. I want to feel good every day. I want to feel like I have more energy. I want to notice that I'm getting more energy as the days go by. And I'm gonna try and, like I said, I'm gonna try and cook better. I'm going to try and eat better foods. I'm going to try and skip some of the, badder things that I eat. Like I said, all the fried foods, like French fries. I don't eat French fries. A baked potato is much better. Salads without creamy dressings. When I go for salads, I always go for a cream dressing. And, I'm not going to lie, it just tastes better, quite honestly. But, I mean, I can get out of that. My voice sounds a bit, but I have to stop. I have to stop. Eating as bad as I do. Eating large portion sizes. I have to. I'm going to stop eating gravy on, which is a really big Newfoundland thing. Actually, we have gravy on a lot of things, especially what we call cooked dinner, which is usually every Sunday. We have boiled vegetables, a roasted beef or pork or chicken or turkey or ham, whatever you want to have, kind of thing. And then usually with that, we always have a gravy, which you pour over everything, which, as you know, gravy is basically just oil and fat from the meat, and you put in some pot water from the vegetables, which probably has a bunch of salt in it because you had salt beef in there, and then you mix in a flour thickener. So I mean, you're adding carbohydrates directly to that as well. Then, so I mean, it's probably one thing that a lot of people don't realize is really bad for them. And I mean, I love gravy. I mean, there's times that I've said that I'd like to just, instead of having a bowl of soup, let's have a bowl of gravy, because, it just tastes so good. But I mean, I can get around that. I should be having, beef with au jus and, homemade, wine sauces and, things that aren't creamy or not so fat-filled and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm going to try and skip all that stuff. I'm going to try and skip a lot of frozen foods. Try and eat better breakfasts that aren't so greasy and stuff. Fried eggs. I love fried eggs, but the worst thing with fried eggs is that they're just so damn greasy. Boiled eggs are usually the way to go if you're going to be having eggs anyway at all. Anyways, to be quite honest, I mean, you're not adding anything to it. You're just getting the straight up wholesome egg. So I mean, but yeah, enough about nutrition and stuff. But basically, yeah, I know I said basically a lot too in this vlog, but I have to really start working on, getting myself into better shape and becoming an inspiration to those around me, and even to you guys, hopefully too, because I know how it is to be a dude who just lives at home and doesn't do much except is on his computer kind of thing, and you feel like you're not going anywhere, you're not doing anything, and you kind of get depressed about it. And I mean, some of you who probably don't even have girlfriends, or maybe you're just in high school and you're worried about that kind of thing too. And I mean, I'm sure you come to the realization that, looking fat, plain and simple, looking fat is it doesn't help you in that regard. Some girls can look past it, other girls can't. But I mean, at the same time, it shouldn't be about that. It should be about, feeling good about yourself, and, you should want to feel healthy. You shouldn't want to be eating, chips and all that other kind of junk all the time. And, it would just be nice to have something to do outside for a change. Like, I barely go outside other than to go to my car and walk into my college or something like that. I mean, I'm barely outside. So, I have to change this. There's a lot of things I have to change. I mean, but yeah, as you can see, or as you can notice, the way that my voice sounds, I don't think I can show you because I don't have a really good light. Yeah, you can't see it. I have my tonsils inside are actually swollen. One's permanently swollen. The other one is slowly getting there. So I think that's why my voice sounds so mumbly and deep sometimes. As you can tell from that part, that's what gives me that really mumbly. See, that's what I notice all the time, and it's like I said, I just I want to get my tonsils removed. There's other things that I worry about. Like, I don't know if you've noticed before, I have moles and stuff on my neck. They go all the way around my neck, actually, and some of them have been there since I was a kid and stuff, and others are newer. But people always say that you should be getting that stuff checked at and looked at, and I wouldn't mind getting them checked at and actually taken off or removed or whatever. And again, I don't know. I know it's a lot of personal image kind of stuff, but I mean, it's also because I want to feel good about myself. At least then I know that I don't have cancer or something. There's something wrong with my shoulder, and it's been bad for the past couple of months. And again, not that it's cancer, but it feels like it could be a cyst or like a benign kind of tumor or some kind of growth in my shoulder that's really, really like, I mean, I can barely doing that, lifting my arm up like that, putting it down at a certain angle really hurts a lot. And I just don't have the time to be able to go to the doctor. I mean, most of my mornings aren't free. I mean, Wednesdays are usually the mornings that I have free, and if my first class on Wednesday is at 10 o'clock. Usually doctor's offices don't open until 9. If I don't get to the college by before 9, I won't have anywhere to park, and then I'll have to deal with either getting a ticket or parking like further away from where the school is. And I just like the comfort of knowing that my car is somewhere safe in a parking lot that belongs to the college rather than out on some, side street or something. Others, I mean, that's fine for them or whatever, but yeah, I'm sorry that this blog is going so long too, by the way. But yeah, I just, but as I was saying, I have a class at 10, and then by the time I'm done, I don't have class then until, I think it's 12 or 1 o'clock or something. So, I mean, I do have time to go, but again, if I just don't like losing my parking spot, and, I don't know, most clinics are usually busy or full or not even open on Saturdays. So, I don't know, maybe I should look into doing that on a Saturday sometime and getting it looked at, because it would be nice to be able to actually sleep properly again. I think that's why I haven't been able to sleep. I've been able to sleep on the couch, which is where I've been getting most of my sleep lately. But in the night times, I'm tossing and turning that much that I don't get any sleep at all. And I think that's taking a toll on me as well. So there's just a lot of things that I need to get together and get fixed in my life. And yeah, I just worry about a lot of things. And I don't know. I just want to make things better. And if by any way that I can, record that and, the progress that I make, and like I said, if I can inspire any of you to do any better as well, I mean, that would be great. Because, like I said, I know there's other people out there who feel the same way, who feel like, I'm fat and I'm too lazy to do anything about it. Or, you don't have the inspiration or the want to do anything about it. And, it's hard to do it day by day, and, that's all you can do, really. But I mean, I'm going to try my best, and, I'm going to be looking to you guys for a lot of emotional support, I guess. I mean, same thing with my girlfriend. She's going to be, my shoulder to lean on while, I'm going through this crap. I mean, it doesn't help for a lot of things. I mean, for one thing alone, I mean, when I'm at school and I'm there with everybody who's in my class, and they're all going over to the Marine Institute next door, which has a nice cafeteria compared to the one downstairs. It actually has food. But yeah, we go over to the Marine Institute, and they're all getting these, nice hot dinners that are just prepared for them. I'm not saying that all these dinners are always awesome by any means, but, they're hot and just prepared, which is always nice. And I'm always just coming in with, my bowl of soup. And which, I'm not saying that my soup is gross or anything. It's great, but then I'm kind of like, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a poutine. Or I wouldn't mind having a steak wrap and some rice. Or I wouldn't mind having a bowl of that pea soup, because I mean, pea soup I don't make every day. So, but yeah, I'm gonna start trying to make my life better. I'm gonna start trying to lose that weight, and I'm hoping that like I said, I can look to you guys for support, and I hope that I can help inspire you guys to follow me and what I want to do, and making myself healthy, and making yourselves healthy as well. And that maybe just talking and discussing it with each other will be enough to keep us going, and to make us not veer off the path of becoming a better you. So anyways, I know it's a bit it sounds like a bit of a depressing vlog, and it's really long, like 20 minutes now. But hopefully, it helps, and hopefully some of you guys watch this, or enough of you guys watch this, maybe we can get together and, combat the obesity as it is. But as always, everybody, thank you for watching. I'm the Old World Gamer, and hopefully I'll see you guys.